We have four new members today.
Oh, we do? Great.
So, welcome everybody to the Ortelius Outreach meeting for March 24th. Uh, Tracy, you ready to take it over, or
I am. I am just looking at the list to make sure I have everybody's
you?
name. I'm taking roll call here. Utkarsh. Hey, Utkarsh, you're here. Hey, Utkarsh,
Hey, how did it seem?
on the governing board meeting, is the time now still wrong for you? I think it is. Because
Mm,
we changed our time. I changed the time of the governing board meeting, and then the following week we changed our time. So I think it put it back to where it was for you. Let me know if you could check and let me know, because otherwise I'll push it back for at least a half hour.
I'll tell you what, I'd suggest just pushing it back half an hour. Right now, you've got it at 10, and that's 9 Utkarsh's time. I think it's 9. You're one
It,
hour off. Anyway,
Utkarsh is in the UK, so
Yeah.
it's like
Oh,
he's
right.
like 8 hours different. So you just look at it, let me know, and I will fix it if it's not going to work for you.
I,
Because
I
we had
would think Utkarsh will be on his second beer at the pub at that time.
well, I know it was an awkward time before. So Utkarsh, if you could just let me know, and I'll adjust if I need to. All right.
Okay. Okay.
On the outreach, let me bring up the doc so I know where I'm at. Let me share my screen to make it a little easier. Share, share, share. There it is. Okay. So the job seekers webinar, a couple of things we just need to cover. We have we're looking at the somewhere in the last week of April or sometime after April 15th, because it's so close now. I'm hoping we can do it sometime around I think I told them the 24th of April, so it'd be a month from now. I'll just put it like this, April 24th. We have Buffy, let me look at their names on LinkedIn. We have two very interesting Buffy Gresh is one of them. She is a recruiter now, works out of New York, and one of her friends from CloudBees, this is Brian Dawson, knows them, and he brought them on. They are going to talk about what it looks like from the employer side. Like one of them told us that, I think it was Buffy, out of the 500 or 600 jobs that they had over the course of the year, so only 10% of them came through kind of a cold resume being submitted. So that's how low the chances are for finding work in that way. So Buffy Gresh, and I'm going to stop sharing in a minute. I'm going to look at their emails and I'll tell you the name of the other woman.
Laverne.
Laverne, yeah, what's her last name?
Laverne, Lovern, unless I'm giving you her maiden name.
Erin, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So here is the other one. Sharing. Oh, okay.
That's weird. I'm dropping Aaron's LinkedIn there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'll put it in it.
Okay. Are you working on some document we should be able to see, Tracy?
I was trying to, Tony. I'm sorry. I'm screwing this up because I had too many things open in my window. Everybody can see this document. They don't have to use it for my screen. It's the regular document that I always use.
Yeah.
It's
Can you
the,
put the link into the chat, maybe?
sure. There is the regular document. That's the document for the year.
All right.
Okay, so Buffy Gresh and Aaron Laverne. will be our panelists for the next one. And I think I do have a topic for it, but they haven't. I haven't gotten approval back from them what the title will be. But we'll get that stuff to everybody as soon as we can. But we've got something in the works, and I think it'll be a good panel discussion. These two ladies are super. We couldn't get them off the phone. They wanted to start talking about it immediately. I mean, we were like, okay, we got to save this for the panel.
Yeah. Now, do we have any statistics on viewership, recorded viewership, downloads, anything like that from the previous one?
I'm so busy I can't track this stuff, Tony. I'm sorry, but you can always look at YouTube, and it'll show you what it looks like.
Okay, I was just
So-
curious. I know I've been pushing this recording at a bunch of people, and I'm seeing people updating their LinkedIn pages because of it.
So we've had 53 views.
Okay,
So you can go out here and you can track that.
very cool.
So and if you want to, yeah.
Well, you don't have to do everything.
No, I know. I'm trying. I would have loved to have been able to give you those numbers, but that's where I would start tracking it. I'm happy that I reached out to the OpenSSF and I gave them the link, and I also made sure that Roxanne Jones from the CDF is going to share it. And everybody I've spoken to, I've told them you got to watch it because it is really, really good. He did us a solid, I thought, and I think that everybody's been doing recommendations. So thank you for everybody who took that challenge on and started doing recommendations. Because I've been watching some of your LinkedIn profiles and they're looking a lot better. I need to work on mine still. Okay, the next thing we are working on is the Secure Chain Con, May 16th. So it's just around the corner. We have 6 more days before the call for papers closes. And we do have some submittals. If I look at session eyes as an organizer, here is, how do I go there? So we've had 3 sessions and all 3 of them are pretty decent sessions. Embedding policy as code in developer workflows, unlocking insights from SBOMs, and DevSecOps on Rails with policy as code. So I think we need, we've got 2 that are sort of similar. This topic of policy as code, I think, is interesting. This one is enforcing securities and signed evidence. So I think all 3 of them we could probably accept. And then we have John Willis, who's going to talk about AI and DevOps. I'm trying to get his picture and a topic nailed down. I've just been a little bit busy with some other stuff I'm doing with an incubator, so they've kept me kind of busy. But I will eventually get to it, and as soon as all of these are defined, and we want to offer these folks a spot. There's 2 of them coming from one person, so I really only think we have 2. We'd have to choose. I think the SBOM one and the policy as code one up here would be the 2. So we really need 2 more talks. And I've been going in here and I've been inviting people. I've been looking at, because you can go in here as an organizer and you can search. You can invite people. You can go through the speaking directory. And I've gone through the speaking directory and I've invited a bunch of people, and that's how we got the 2 that we got. But we still need more. We need at least 2 more. Two more talks are needed. So let's hope that we get some talks in there. We can always have, Steve can always do a talk and I can do a talk, but it'd be nice to have other folks doing talks.
Hey, Tracy, I posted a profile in the chat. Can we invite him to talk about how to secure the, the LLM?
Do you know him?
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely. So why don't you just share with him the Sessionize link? Do you know how to get to it?
Uh, can you share the link? I will share it
You go to
directly.
Ortelius on the front page. The link is right here. Submit a talk via Sessionize from ortelius.io,
Got it. Thanks.
front page. Yeah, just share that with him and invite him. Be lovely. Oh, and he knows Angie. Angie Jones is great. She's an amazing speaker. Yeah, he looks like he would be a really great candidate.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yes, please invite them. And if you know anybody that you think should be on there, push them a bit to do a talk for us. So anyway, that's where we are on those two events. We still have quite a bit of work to do with Secure Chain Con and getting some people lined up, but I think that and I haven't heard back from Tracy Bannon, even though she said yes, she still is waiting for approval, which has been getting a little dicey, I guess, which is really sad. That she doesn't feel that she doesn't know yet if her boss, if MITRE can talk, it talks right now, so she's waiting. But we still have 6 more days. And we can always bring Tracy in since I have I asked her, so she could be another speaker. So we have 2 talks and 1 keynote, which is, it's about an hour and a half, plus our beer and donuts, which we take an hour, so that's 2.5 hours. And we usually try to keep it around 4 hours. So if we had 2 more talks, that would be lovely. And that is all I've been focused on in terms of outreach. Does anybody else have any updates they'd like to share, some thoughts? Nothing? So we have Open Source Summit is coming up. It is in June, end of June. I don't know if they're speaking, let me look. Yeah. I think they have closed yeah. So I think that this CFP for this is closed. You can still attend. We should be, oh, nope, call for proposals is still open.
Yeah, because I
So
was
if
going to
you're,
say, I don't think we've heard back on whether our stuff was accepted or not.
nope, it says that CFP closed in February, and we should hear by a week from today if notifications are the 31st. I will be going to this. There's about 14,000 people that attend Space Foundation Space Symposium in Colorado Springs. So I'm going to be headed there with 300 T-shirts with an alien on it. So I'm hoping that we have a bunch of space nerds wearing our alien T-shirts at this conference. So remember we talked about I have all these T-shirts sitting in a closet. I'm hoping to get rid of many of them there. And then I'll also save a bunch for the Open Source Summit. The other thing is, for those of you in the UK or in Europe, there is a open source summit in Netherlands as well. That could be a fun event. I'm kind of thinking I want to go. And it is, I'm seeing if you can submit a proposal through April 14th. So we have some time if anybody's interested in doing that to submit a talk. OSS EU is in the Netherlands in August. CFP closes April 14th. And I think that it may be easier to get in a talk in the Netherlands than it is in North America. So I would encourage any of you who are over there to give it a shot. And that's all I have.
We're a quiet bunch today.
Okay, we got a lot going on and a lot of balls in the air right now. So
Monday blues.
yeah. And I'll be, as soon as I hear about this, when this next job seekers webinar, we get a date firmed up, I'll send out a notice to the general email.
I'll follow up with my my boss. If he said he was quite keen to talk at Secure Chain Con.
See if you can get him to submit something. Yeah.
He's
Yeah, it would
in
be
India at
great.
the moment, so I'll ping him and just see what his schedule's like.
And
I
remind them that
posted
it's
it.
pre-recorded, so they don't have to, if they're at a weird time zone, it's pre-recorded, and then we social network it for 6 months.
Yeah, I'll ask him because I pinged it in this channel with a whole bunch of cloud leads here, and he came back and said he would be interested. So I'll just ask him again.
Yeah, so if I could give a task to this team would be to fill in these extra 2 spots. If we could get 3, that would be amazing, but we need at least 2. So that would give us 6 altogether. And I'm hoping Tracy Bannon is going to be able to do it. I'm assuming she will. It's just taken a while to get to figure out what they can talk about and where. And I'll reach out to her today and see if she's got any feedback yet.
Yeah, I know the for that Space Foundation one that I don't know if he was a general or a high level commander, basically stated that anybody that's giving a presentation is considered essential travel because they've cut all non-essential travel in the government. So he's basically said anybody that needs to go has approval to go as essential travel. So hopefully it should be still pretty full as part of that.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I only have a pass to get onto the floor, the show floor, which is a bummer, but that's okay because a pass to get in here is like it's like a $4,000 for a ticket. It's huge. It's the largest space conference in North America, at least. I mean, think about Kubernetes or KubeCon is around 7,000 to 8,000 people. This is 14,000, so it's more like an RSA conference.
If you go dressed as an alien, can't you get in for free?
I know, wouldn't you think? If I dressed as an alien?
Check with
Say $4,000.
I think it's going to make an
If you're,
interesting
like,
place.
verifiably alien, they do give you a discount, but check with Dick Wilkinson. He's almost guaranteed to be there, Tracy. And
Yeah, I got a discounted ticket from the Air Force. So the ticket I got was their discounted ticket.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so that's why I was able to get in. They don't sell tickets for the show floor only, except if you're part of certain programs, and it was like $400. But they won't sell. So it allows you to get in and network with folks. But I won't be going to any of the sessions. Next year, I think I will probably apply for one of these. I'll probably apply for something around cybersecurity because it is a hot topic for them. So I'm going to that in 2 weeks, and I have put together for the event. Let me see if I can pull it up really quick. It must be in, where did I put it? I just have it in downloads. I did a Canva brochure. Is that one it? Yeah. So this is what this is a threefold that I created. This is so I'm going to take this and hand it out at Space Force. I probably should have gotten more. I did 100, and I think that's probably going to be enough. But it goes over this is the front page. This is the back page. This is the inside sleeve. And then it talks about our key features and how you get signed up for free. So I have that and the t-shirts I'm gonna be giving away at the booth. New Space Nexus that we're a part of will have a booth there. So we'll have these to hand out.
I like your color schemes. Those are cool.
I thought so too. Thank goodness for Canva, right? It's very helpful.
Yeah,
And I
cool.
can and I'll share this PDF out. I'll post it someplace on the resources page. So if anybody, if you're ever attending something, you could potentially print it out and use it.
Yeah, that's flipping cool. It's really nice colors.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, phenomenal job.
Thank you. I'm not much of a person to do coloring, so it was hard.
No, you got it good. It's nice.
Great.
Okay, does anybody have anything else? Alrighty. Thanks, everybody. And like Tracy said, your task is to hunt down 2 more speakers, 2 to 3
Two more
speakers.
speakers. Yeah.
Get them over to the sessionized part and get them to fill it out.
Cool. I'll ask my boss again.
Yep, and if you need, like Tracy said, if you need to find the link, it's right off of the Ortelius website.
Yeah, cool. I'll go find. Yeah, I saw it there.
Alrighty, everybody, have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Thanks, everyone.